Oh my god. That was the 80s though. That was the 80s rock.
Good. I like that. It's always the best way to get right. Was it?
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the weekend. Congratulations. And you could very well be watching this at some point on Saturday or Sunday, but as of this very moment, it is Friday, and we are so happy to be with you here at Hy-Vee Today. My name is Tony Tone, as it says right there on the screen. Let's see if I can get that a little bit lower right there. Well, a little bit up higher. Yeah, I would be the worst meteorologist ever. Could not work the green screen. So good to be with you. We've had a lot of fun this week here at Hy-Vee Today, show from inside Hy-Vee in Muscatine off Highway 61, where by all accounts the weather this weekend should be the nicest we've had so far in 2019. Dare I say 70 degrees? Ryan Broderson, prove me right. Give me a weather forecast if you'll have it from the Hy-Vee Today Weather Center. You know what we could do is we could set up a camera at the Mississippi River Distilling Company in LeClaire and just have my friend and former meteorologist Ryan Burchett. We could just cut to Ryan as he's making vodka because he probably still knows how to talk about the weather, right? He did it for a long time. Then he said, I'm going to get into the booze business. But here we go with the forecast from the Hy-Vee Today Weather Center. Little, as my dad would say, little humid right now. Tomorrow's high 69. Sunday, chance for rain 71. Monday 72. Love it, right? Again, this is great. We have earned it. We don't need the rain, though, by all accounts. Like, the river is already spilling her banks, so the rain can go away, but tomorrow seems to be one heck of a nice day. The thing that I'll mention about Saturday, of course, and something that we've been talking about for at least 2 months on this show is the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter New Beginnings fundraiser is tomorrow night at Geneva Golf and Country Club. It is very much sold out, so thank you if you bought a ticket. If you were connected to a business that sponsored the event, or if you have made some type of donation to the New Beginnings fundraiser, I appreciate it as a member of the fundraising committee. We need tomorrow night to be successful. It accounts for nearly a third of the operating budget for the domestic violence shelter. If you can't make it tomorrow, if you missed out on getting a ticket, you can still support the shelter. Go to MCSA's website. You can order the custom Isabel Bloom Bumblebee, $25. That is in the signature purple, which is the color for domestic violence. It'll never be made in that color again. So please consider going to MCSA's website. I think we have 80 bumblebees left out of 300, so that's fantastic. So thank you if you've bought a bee or two, and I hope to see most of you fine folks tomorrow night at Geneva Golf and Country Club for the New Beginnings fundraiser. That should be a good time. There's a wine pull. My favorite part is my job, one of my many jobs. When you walk in the door tomorrow, I hand you a glass of champagne greeter. As long as you're 21. I'm not just handing champagne out to, people like, well, Ryan, you're 21, right? Yeah. Did you forget how old you were for a second? 23. Okay. I caught Ryan off guard a little bit. Were you up all night with a 6-month-old, or what's your excuse? No? Okay, good. All right. Need you to be a little sharper, Bry guy. a little sharper. 6-month-old, not sleeping in my house, and here I am with shoes on and socks and everything, and my espresso. And Betsy's back. There she is. All right, so Ryan, I could give you champagne if you were there tomorrow, is what we've deduced, right? Okay. All right, very good. Oh, it's Friday, friends. All right, well, something that's coming up very soon and something that I have fond memories of is prom, right? Prom season is very much upon us, and Muscatine High School will be celebrating their prom on Saturday, May 4th. We're going to talk about CAPE, which is, of course, the Carnival After Prom Extravaganza. Chad, Zach, and Susan Niehaus are with us to talk about it. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Susan, thanks for coming on.
Thank
Chad,
you.
thank you. First time we're meeting each other is before the show, but this is great. So, Chad, you are, and I want to get this right, you are the CAPE Large Prizes Committee, and then Susan, you're handling also large prizes. So I feel like I missed out on a CAPE. I went to high school at Oak Park River Forest outside Chicago. We didn't have anything like CAPE. I didn't even know what it was until I got to college at St. Ambrose, and when you're a freshman, you talk about, amongst other things, your senior prom. And so many of my friends said this word, this CAPE word, and I had no idea what it meant. So for years now, Muscatine High School has offered Carnival After Prom Extravaganza, or CAPE. Do you know roughly how long has it been going on? I mean, is this something that's been happening for 20 or 30 years at this point?
I believe so. I believe it's been going on for at least 20 years, if not 25 years. Yeah.
And the idea is to have a safe place for kids to go after prom, in a nutshell, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So, and this is what I'm saying, like after so I think my prom was at like the Hyatt Regency, downtown Chicago, and afterwards everyone just kind of went their separate ways. We went to a friend of mine's house, and then that Saturday, our prom was on a Friday, which I thought was kind of, or maybe it was on a Saturday, and then Sunday night we went up to somebody's lake house in Michigan. So how does it work? So prom will be at the Merrill, right?
Correct. The prom starts at 8:30 at the Merrill, and it goes to, I believe, 11:30.
Okay. And then what time does CAPE kick off? Is it midnight?
11:30 to 3:30.
Holy moly. Okay, so 11:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m.
Correct.
Right.
And is this the type of thing, like if the kids go to CAPE, they can't leave once they're there? Is that how that works?
Right. Once they're in,
Yeah.
If they do leave, then they can't come back.
Gotcha. And when we talk about some of the large prizes, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like over the years there have been things like vehicles given away.
Correct. Typically, we have a car donated by Kriegers.
Awesome.
They've
Okay.
been really good about that the entire time.
Yeah.
Some of the other things we have purchased have been PlayStation, we have an Xbox, we have wireless Beats, we have a laptop. We have a lot of things for like kids going to college, like refrigerators, microwaves, Big Joe chairs, so like big, huge bean bags.
I don't know what that is. But
You know what that is?
Awesome.
Oh,
Ryan, find me a picture of a Big
super
Joe chair.
comfortable.
How much has college changed since I was a freshman 17 years ago? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oof, I don't want
yeah.
to say that out loud again.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, we're doing this show on Friday, April 5th. Are you still looking for donations, prizes to be given away?
Yeah, obviously the community of Muscatine is very generous and,
Sure.
and has helped us, last year and this year get, a bunch of prizes, large prizes. But obviously there's always room for more. So, if you're a business or an individual that would like to help, give towards that, please contact either one of us, and we can help kind of get that back into for that night.
And then when we get to CAPE, so we're starting at 11:30, going until 3:30 at Muscatine High School. Is it all in the gym for the most part, or is it spread out throughout the high school? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm asking obvious questions, but I have no experience with
Sure,
CAPE.
sure. Like the commons area, if you're familiar with the high school,
yep.
they'll have bingo going on in there.
Okay, awesome.
And they'll have great prizes for those also. And there's also free food, a
Excellent.
lot of free food that
Good.
the kids all enjoy.
Sure.
And then we'll have like the hallways filled with little like games. Like we had Plinko last year.
Cool.
Where you kind of step up and like drop the little medallion down and
Sure.
see how many tickets that you can win. And then in the cafeteria area, we have kids learn how to play poker and blackjack. And my son really seemed to enjoy that last year because
Yeah,
he had never really played it before. And that may be a little bit in their future, you know?
I was going to say, I'm surprised it's not euchre, because all of my friends, most of my friends, freshman year, were from Dubuque, and none of them taught me how to play euchre.
Right.
They're not patient people, but that was the big thing.
Right.
Were those pictures from previous Capes? Is that what we were looking at? Last
Yes.
year's Cape? That's awesome. Okay, so now I kind of have a little bit of, oh my gosh, look at how many students there are there. All right, so I'm assuming they play the games, they earn tickets, and then we're putting tickets in the containers if they would like a chance to win. Wow, so every container that's represented in that picture is a giveaway item?
That's correct. That's
Holy
correct.
smokes,
yes.
that's a lot of
yes.
stuff.
The community's been great at donating prizes, donating cash to us.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a bargain shopper.
Sure.
So I like to shop Black Friday prices for these kids, and we're looking just for, anything that the community is willing to give us.
Okay, so one of my questions was where are the funds coming from for Cape? Because I'm assuming that there's no cost to the students, unless I'm mistaken. Is it built into the prom ticket itself, or how does that work, or is it just all various fundraisers that are held throughout the course of the year?
It's various fundraisers, and I believe they get a little bit of starter fee through the high school.
Perfect.
And the booster club gives
Right.
them money, but it's primarily donations.
That's incredible. I mean, that picture of everybody in the gym, that just kind of gives you a sense for the scale of this event. And then assuming, look at that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's kind of exciting to see the kids come in. They're all excited. They're pumped up. They have lots of energy. And then as the night goes on, they just kind of wear down. And then when we start to announce the prizes, they're about sleeping on the floor, which
that's awesome.
is kind of nice for
Right.
us. I feel like then my job's been done. I'm making
Right.
them exhausted, and they're going to go home.
So I'm experiencing the same thing. My kids are 7, 4, and 6 months, and certainly when you tire them out, then they're just sort of like, So that's what's happening even with our high school students. That
Correct.
kind of comes full circle. So I'm experiencing that now, and then when my kids get older, right? Because we're talking about 3:30 in the morning after all. So are the giveaways like scheduled towards the end of the event, so you can kind of have a captive audience?
Right, it's the very last thing.
Perfect.
So there's everything from activities, very strenuous ones, where there's obstacle courses, and you saw the human, balls or whatever, they bounce off each other, to you can sit down and play, bingo all night.
Sure.
So depending on what you want to do, so the kids are pretty worn out by the time it gets around to the prize, and it's great to see how they're happy for everybody.
Sure.
Even if it's not them that's winning,
Right.
they're happy for everybody else that wins. So it's a pretty cool way to end the whole Cape.
Well, it's already great to have a memorable night like prom, and of course, everybody has different aspirations for prom, and it's such a treat to have it at the Merrill for sure, right? A great
Oh,
facility,
absolutely.
best view of downtown. So they'll have a great time at the Merrill, and then they go to the gym and hang out. Would you say, is it 90%? Is it 100% of everybody that goes to the prom comes to Cape?
Well, that's one stipulation we have too, is
Sure.
if you go to prom, you can certainly go to Cape,
Sure.
but you don't have to go to prom to attend Cape.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right,
Okay.
right. Yeah. So a lot of kids, if they don't have a date or they don't really care to dance or go to prom, get dressed up, they can just get a free ticket
Show up to Cape.
and show up
Wow.
to Cape.
That's wonderful.
We'd love to have every junior and senior at the high school to come over.
I mean, again, as far as the amount of students that were there, I mean, it's easily a couple hundred last year based on that picture. So are we forecasting, I mean, you could have, upwards of 1,000 at a high end, or less than that?
We're thinking about 300 to 400.
300 to 400, okay.
Yes,
But will
yes.
more than that go to prom, you think?
I'm not sure. They
I'm
no
not
longer
sure of that
allow
one
us to
either.
go to prom.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that you get out of having to chaperone the dance, because I'm assuming both of you will be at Cape all night, right?
Correct.
Yes, we will.
And I'm
Yes, we will.
assuming you'll be there longer than just 11:30 to 3:30. There's probably a little bit of setup that's going on as prom is happening at the
Right,
Merrill,
right.
right? So
Right.
talk about the volunteers, and do we find ourselves needing more folks to help during Cape, whether they're parents of current students or alumni that just want to get connected? Would you need more volunteers?
Yeah, we're always looking for volunteers. Absolutely. Because this is a free event for the kids, and it's ran all by parents and by volunteers in the community. I know I've had kids that have graduated from Muscatine. They enjoyed it so much, they're just coming back to volunteer because it is a great event.
I was going to say, right, absolutely. And just the amount of fun that's being had.
Right.
And the fact that it's gone on for so long. Yeah, it makes sense that somebody that went through it, had a good experience, wants to stay connected and help out the younger, quote unquote, younger
And you
kids.
think it's hard to stay awake, but it's not.
Oh no!
To see the excitement in the kids.
Right. I was gonna say.
And plus, we also get the free food and
Right.
a little bit of coffee helps too.
I was gonna say that's a pretty good volunteer gig, right?
Right.
Yeah, you're
really
just
is.
surrounded by everybody having a good time and free food. I was up at I think let's see, 11:30, 1:30, 3:30, 4:30. So I could pretty much handle Cape. I think.
All right, we'll sign you up.
Well, I have a wedding to DJ that night, and it's for a coworker. Otherwise, I would be now after that wedding, I could show up and help out, I guess. And that's the thing. So 3:30 happens, and then everybody goes home.
Correct.
Obviously, right? Nobody's crashing in the gym. As far as we know, there's not been any straggling in the gym.
Everybody goes home, and this year they're actually going to have Calvary, so not specifically church related, but
Sure.
in that building. So there'll be free food there, so that kids don't have to drive out of town, and can eat right here in town before they go home and go to bed.
So that'll be after Cape. They can go from MHS
Right.
to
Right.
Calvary at, assuming, between 3:30 and 4 in the morning.
Correct.
Holy
Correct.
moly.
Right.
And then they'll sleep the whole day. So if you have a child, a kid, a student that's going to prom and going to Cape, don't give them a hard time if it's noon on Sunday and they're asleep, right? That's the one occasion where you can be like, I understand you were up till 5 a.m.
Right.
You got to
Right.
catch up on some sleep.
Or
Right.
volunteers.
Or volunteers.
Yes, the volunteers also.
Yeah, right. Volunteers. Please do not disturb. All right, so yeah, this is definitely a group effort for sure to continue to have something like this readily available. And the worst thing that you want to do is hear about a story after prom party that goes bad, and unfortunately, those tend to happen not locally perhaps, but certainly throughout the region or across the country for sure. There's the post prom story about someone that's underage drinking that gets into an accident. God forbid, we don't want anything like that to happen, and that's why Cape is so important, because it is a safe haven. It's alcohol free, and there can be all these weird pressures associated with prom, right? So I think that having something like Cape, and again, I'm saying this from the perspective of I was at a house party after prom, right? We didn't have something like Cape, and I think it would have been a much better time, right?
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I really missed out. So if you are, related to or have somebody in your life that is going to prom but maybe on the fence on going to Cape, they could win a car. I mean, what else do you need to hear?
Right.
Or a TV or anything that's going to set you up as you get ready for that freshman year in college, right? I mean, all that stuff. I just remember how packed the vehicles were leaving my house with all of the stuff that I had to buy for that freshman
college,
dorm,
sure.
right? So to be able to have some of that offset would
Right.
be fantastic. All right, so that's going to be here soon. I mean, we're less than a month away.
You're right. We
Say it
are.
out loud like that. So again, if you're watching, please get a hold of Chad or Susan or Mark or anybody that's connected to the Cape Committee. They would love to receive your generosity. And I love that there's been businesses and individuals that have donated annually, right? It's just something that they look forward to doing, and they take part in it. Do either of you remember the theme or the song at your prom? Was there a significant song? Was there a song that year that was the song of prom? Ryan can Google it, right? Ryan?
He probably could.
Google prom songs 2002. I'll put myself on the hot seat because I don't remember. I don't even remember the theme. Do we have a theme this year for prom? Do we know of?
That is set by student council.
Oh, okay.
I'm not aware of what
I'm
it
not
is.
sure what it is. No.
Could be Flood, maybe.
Yeah.
Here we go. Prom 2002. Nelly, hot in here. Yeah, that's what we were slow dancing to, Ryan and Little John. Yeah, get low. To the window, to the wall. I will not fill in the rest of that song. Ryan, those are very offensive. Maybe you could look at slow songs, Prom 2002, and not songs that Tony still listens to in his dad van while driving around town. Ryan listens to them as well.
So I'm going to date myself a little bit.
That's okay.
My prom theme song was from Eric Clapton.
Yes.
Little Eric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it Wonderful Tonight?
It was a Wonderful Tonight. How did you know?
Classic. Well, it's just, that's timeless. Chad, you remember your prom song? Out on the dance floor.
We did not have Cape, and so we didn't have anything fun to go after, and so we decided to not go to prom and create our own fun. So
look at you rebel.
I wish we
Chad
had
Zek
Cape.
here to say, kids, create your own fun. Just kidding. Go to Cape.
Go to
Cape.
Cape.
Go to Cape.
Go to
That's
Cape.
all, you rebel. Look at you. I like that. I just remember how much money I spent on prom 17 years ago. My tux was $225. And it wasn't anything special. So I don't even want to think about what prom is going to cost me when my kids are older. Right?
Do you have a girl?
I do. I'm starting to save right now.
You should.
For sure.
I have those CBI Bank and Trust. I might have to. Is there like a Christmas club, but a prom club that I could start now?
You know, I could talk to Bob about that.
Well,
I bet we could
see
start
Bob
one.
tomorrow.
Right next to
Bobby,
the wedding club.
Listen, how about a prom club, right? So by the time she's a junior or senior, I'll have $10,000 ready. Not that it would cost that much, but I mean, you never know. Ryan, any luck on slow songs from O2? Oh, there's one of those chairs. Is that what we're giving away? Is that what we're giving away at Cape as a unicorn chair like that?
Not quite like that, but that is a good one, Ryan.
Sometimes, listen, Susan, sometimes I don't know what they're Googling over there. I don't know what show they're listening to. They could be listening to Dwyer and Michaels for all I know. I don't know what they're doing over there. All right, Cape is coming up after prom, May 4th. So prom is at the Merrill. Cape happens at MHS from 11:30 till 3:30 in the morning, and then there's a breakfast available at Calvary. That's really nice to have that, right?
Absolutely.
That's just a great thing. What I find so fascinating about looking at the pictures from Cape is that everybody's at prom dressed up, and then they dressed out, right? Not that you would expect anybody to stay dressed up for Cape, but
there are a few occasional kids that don't know that show up in their dresses or the tux. Yeah.
Oh, I would have totally been that kid.
But they're encouraged to come in something comfortable, as you can tell.
Yeah, because you're going to be there for a while.
It is kind of cool to see the girls will have their T-shirt and their shorts on,
Yeah.
but they still have their hair up. They got the pound of hairspray on and 1,000 bobby pins in their hair, and they still come and they enjoy it.
Is it true that there is just a giant bucket of bobby pins that have been collected over the last, right? You guys have a lost and found for bobby pins after every Cape. Yeah, look at that. That's a great example of the hair,
yeah.
All the time spent on getting the hair ready, and then, this is great. All right, so let's make sure that Cape is a success after prom coming up Saturday, May 4th. Oh my gosh, that'll be here so soon, just saying it out loud again. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. And again, for people watching, you can get involved, make donations. I'm assuming that not all of the giveaways are giant Xboxes and PlayStations. There's probably, correct me if I'm wrong, they're like gift certificates and
there are.
Things,
we have gift certificates for like movie theaters and different like restaurants in the area.
Good. Okay.
We'll have like gift certificates to go get gas and oil changes. Yeah. I mean, it could be something very simple like that.
Totally
the kids really enjoy it.
Practical, right?
Oh yeah.
Cheryl, what's Cheryl saying on Facebook? Cheryl's a hypnotist. So, I don't know. Have you guys ever done hypnotists at Cape before?
Not that I'm aware.
Not that she's like shilling for a gig, but she's saying I do a lot of after proms and graduation lock-ins every year. That's awesome. Both are smart nowadays. Tony, it keeps them out of trouble. Great memories for all. Yeah, right. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Cheryl also says she has 5 after proms scheduled. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So if we want to just hypnotize the group, you will be very quiet for the final hour so we can give all of this stuff away.
You will finish your senior year.
You will finish your senior year, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you both happy? I mean, I told Jerry Reeby, Dr. Reeby, I'm like, just keep the kids till the 4th of July with all these snow days we had. Just keep them. They don't need to get out. It's June 5th, by the way. I understand that. But what's another month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teachers would love to stay another month with these No, they wouldn't. They're ready to get out.
They're ready
all right,
to get out, yeah.
Chad, Susan, thank you so much. It's going to be a fun day for sure. What time will you all start setting up? Is it that Friday or is it like Saturday morning of Cape?
We actually go in and decorate Saturday morning.
Okay.
And then that takes, 2 or 3 hours?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we'll head back out there about 10 o'clock to make sure all the final details are set up.
Jeez Louise, what a good time.
And then we'll crash about 6 a.m. probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Good for
Clean
you.
up and...
Yeah.
Oh, you have to clean. Can't you have like a group of volunteers that handles the cleanup? Have we not gotten to the point where it's just like, all right, you don't want to show up, you show up at 5 a.m. and then you're done at 6:30.
So what time are you done with your DJ again?
Yeah, so that wedding is actually a 12-hour wedding. So,
Okay.
But yeah, it's
So
one
we'll
of
see you at
those.
5.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll be at Calvary for breakfast, so I can help clean up some leftover bacon, I think. Good luck. Thank you so much for coming
thank you for having us.
It.
All right, you bet.
Hey, listen, Cape is a great idea, keeping kids safe. After prom, again, May 4th, we'll be here very soon. I can't believe, next Saturday, April 13th, I'm DJing L&M's prom. That feels very early, right?
It does.
That seems super early. So Muscatine's prom, May 4th. It'll be interesting to see what the river looks like around May 4th. Hopefully it recedes.
Oh, sure, for pictures for the kids.
Right. I was thinking about that. I think
Yeah.
that maybe that's to the benefit of the Muskies having prom. I don't even want to say later because, again, it's not that late, right? School goes till June 5th. Prom's May 4th. It makes total sense. All right, let's go Aisle cam first, perfect. CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam in action in the front of the store. Actually, quite honestly, it's near the CBI Superbank here at Hy-Vee, and right across from that, we have some grills. So if you find yourself needing to purchase a grill this year, I would be in the category of someone that could use maybe a new grill. The grill that I have is old. My dad bought it for us as like a housewarming thing 6 or 7 years ago. And not that it doesn't work, but we have grills here at the store, and I would help out my coworkers by buying a grill. So I know you might not think of Hy-Vee as a place where you can buy a grill, but listen, a lot of varieties to choose from Charbroil to Weber to other brands of grills. Those are the two that I know. You can find them right inside the store. And then, of course, the massive garden center, which is located in our parking lot, will be opening very soon. I have bought a lot of mulch from the garden center. I don't want to brag, but I think I'm the best customer so far this year, and I may have to buy even some more mulch. Betsy, stop distracting me. All right, Code Man, he's ready. He's ready, he's willing, he's able. He's got the Toyota Muscatine car cam on a Friday, and Cody, today, I know that you know this, Cody. He's already been telling everybody, today is National Deep Dish Pizza Day. So if you're going to celebrate with a true Chicago-style deep dish pizza, you're going to need the right supplies to make this happen. So are we going car cam? All right, let's do it. Cody, I asked Cody to see if he could find some pizza dough. Because the thing is, if you're going to make a deep dish pizza, it takes a lot of dough. It's not like your standard pizza, right? Because it's got like a crust on the bottom, and then that's like a thicker crust, and then some people will take the deep dish and put even another crust on top, even though you should really go sauce on top. Ryan, in the meanwhile, get some pictures of deep dish pizza ready. But for now, Toyota Muscatine car cam. That was easy. I thought it would be a little bit more of a challenge, but apparently Cody knows his stuff, and there are some crusts available right here at the store. My wife's sending me a text that says a guy is power washing our house. That would be our friend Casey O'Kelly with Eastern Iowa Power Washers. Ding! Let him power wash your home or business. Eastern Iowa Power Washers. Cody, grab a crust, will you? I mean, you know, I see that we're seeing it in all the supplies you could need, but grab one of your favorite crusts, Code Man, and let's see it up close and personal. That is a ultra-thin pizza crust. So whether you're doing a crust like that or some type of cauliflower crust, okay, or, you know, I'm sure there's other... What's that big, like, is that a pretzel crust? There was one to your left next to that top shelf. It's like the I don't know if it says Bobo or whatever that word is. Right to your left of that. Yeah, one over. What's that one right next to that? One over from there. Nope, other way. Other way. Yeah, what is that? That looks like a steering wheel cover. What is that? Bring that back here. That looks massive. I for real thought that was a steering wheel cover. Like, we ain't got pizza crust steering wheel cover. That's what we need. Why would I think that? I don't know, Betsy, because I don't sleep. Because I got a baby at home, and I'm running on pure espresso and gluten. Now, there is a deep dish pizza. You know, I had someone say to me recently, it was more of like a challenge. They said, is deep dish pizza really pizza, or is it like a casserole? When you look at something like that, thank you, sir, look at this. Oh, that's why, because there's two crusts. I couldn't figure out why it looked... I mean, come on, at first glance, that's a steering wheel cover, right? Driving down the road in my Mama Mary's Pizza Mobile. Hey, 10 and 2, pal. There we go. Look at that. 10 and 2. Here's how Ryan drives his Mama Mary's Mobile. It's getting hot in here, and I am broder, bro, and I'm driving the broder mobile. Bakes in 7 to 10 minutes. Wow. Oh boy, now you're just... Johnny, look at that picture. It's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Captain John, also from the Chicago area like I am. Look at that picture right there on the screen. Doesn't that look good?
Oh man, that looks good.
Right? Have you ever had a seafood pizza, by the way? I wanted to ask you that.
You know, yeah, we had one in Italian Express before. Yeah, we had that once before. It was like a shrimp scampi kind.
Nice.
Really good. Shrimp scampi with crab meat.
Now tell people that we're not pizza snobs, but where we grew up, there was just a lot of really good pizza. And there's very good pizza in
Pizza, Giordano's. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I grew up with all the good stuff.
That's the thing. And John would also agree. And I don't know why. Maybe Hy-Vee, maybe we'll figure this out. making an Italian beef sandwich, right?
I think that would be a good idea. Why not?
I
Italian
mean,
sausage with it.
Yeah.
If you ever had one at Aurelio's, perhaps,
Yes.
They have one with Italian sausage
Yep.
and then roast beef on it, a little marinara on top.
Yep, I know.
Peppers, yes.
Listen, John and I know. Well, look at that. There's a pizza with some shrimp on it. All
That
right.
looks pretty cool.
And also, since you're here, and Ryan, I sent this to you, and I don't even know if you've seen this yet, but we're going to do it. You saw it? All right, we'll do a little bit of a sneak peek. There still could be some tweaks to it, but I feel like it's looking good.
It
Captain
looks good.
John has a seafood flyer that'll be ready to go this coming Monday inside the store here at Hy-Vee. Check this out. The deals will be good again Monday through Sunday. Johnny, you got some great things on
We
here,
got
pal.
seasoned salmon portions, $5.99 each. It's Friday today, guys. Fuel Saver Friday. Spend $25 in seafood, get a 15-cent fuel saver. 50 gets you 30. We also got Jamaican cooked shrimp skewers, 4 for $10 with a 10-cent fuel saver. Now remember, this starts on Monday.
Right.
And then we also got tuna steaks, $5.99 each. We also have a 12-ounce wild salmon fillet, $5.99 with a 10-cent fuel saver. Got sea bass, haddock, or flounder, 5 for $10, 10-cent fuel saver. Breaded catfish nuggets, 10-cent fuel saver, 5-pound bag, $17.99. Just some great deals, guys. And we got a pick 5 going on, meat and seafood every day at the end of aisle number 7 and 8. So yeah, check that out as well.
The pick 5 is such a great deal, like it says on the screen.
Any 5
Right.
meat or seafood items for $20.
It's fantastic.
It says $5 on each package, but if you get that
Right.
5th one, we give it to you for free. So
It's a no-brainer, and you should absolutely take advantage of this.
We have tuna in there, we got shrimp in there, we got a variety of steaks, brats, all sorts of great stuff for meat and seafood. So definitely check that out.
All right, I'll let you get back
Tony,
to
I'm
setting
sure
the
I'll come on the
case.
show next
Yeah,
week. We'll
please
talk more
do.
about that
Please
ad.
do, Captain
See you
John.
guys.
He's literally setting the case right now, and I just wanted to talk a little pizza. And then, yes, he's got this great flyer that starts on Monday. Another opportunity to save on seafood. It just doesn't happen that often, especially when you're talking about the high quality of seafood that we have here at Hy-Vee. And if you are doing no meat on Fridays as part of Lent, grab some seafood and then save at the pump with your fuel saver each and every Friday through Lent. It is a fantastic deal, that is for sure. And National Deep Dish. You got flowers again? Who? Betsy every day gets flowers. I don't know. That man of hers must be just like a secret millionaire or something. I don't understand it. Oh boy, I'm not saying that part. So it's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. It's National Caramel Day or caramel. Does anybody here say caramel or is it all caramel? The consensus is caramel. Betsy says sometimes she says caramel. I feel like people that say caramel are the same people that ask for paper or grocery bags. What's wrong with the plastic ones? I'm kidding. The paper ones are great. It's National Read a Roadmap Day. Are you going to read? Do you have a roadmap in your car? Boy, that is something that is just non-existent anymore, right? I remember you could have gotten into my grandpa's Ford Taurus and opened up the glove box, and there would have been a Rand McNally? Is that what it was called? A road map? And you would open that thing, and you would just hope that the roads were still there. And now you can use a map on your phone, and it'll tell you when there's traffic coming up. So that's how times have changed there. It's National Flash Drive Day, putting a flash drive in your computer. And it's National Go for Broke Day. So if you're buying somebody flowers 5 days a week, you could also be apparently going for broke at the same time. Deep dish pizza, doesn't that sound good, though? It really does, yeah. My dad, growing up, my dad would make deep dish pizza. We would make our own dough and let it rise. And it always came out good, right? Those are fond memories around the kitchen and making things like that. So seriously, I mean, if you're going to make something this weekend, you don't have time to make your own dough, we can help you out here at Hy-Vee for sure. All right, a couple things to mention. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything on Facebook. Is it Colleen Moomie's birthday? Is that what I saw? All right, happy birthday, Colleen. Thanks for watching. Happy birthday to you and everybody that's watching us on the old Facebook. We appreciate you very much. Okay, let's get down to a couple of things, pieces of business, and then we'll wrap up for the week. The Fuel Saver Flyer. This starts each week here at the store. On Wednesday, every single week, there's a new flyer. It runs Wednesday to Tuesday, and there's so many great opportunities to save. We've got a lot of chances for you to not pay full price at the pump. That's the thing to keep in mind. You see all the different gas stations in town, but you can save at Hy-Vee all the time. And here you go. Great opportunities right here. Hormel boneless pork chops are in there. Hy-Vee sliced ham. Chinese 2 entree meal with a 15-cent fuel saver. Hawkeye vodka in the mix. Cliff Bars. Tampico in the dairy department. Let's see what's on that other side. Some, fresh made ham salad, smoked salmon dip in there. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Those fantastic bakery Easter cutout cookies that are seriously my favorite. They are my weakness. It's my kryptonite. Iced cutout cookies all day. Not part of any diet. Nope. But are they good? Yep. Should you have them just because? Sure. Everything in moderation. Barefoot Wine Spritzer, Nori Sushi, and the Mark Wahlberg, of course, performance-inspired protein bars. Don't pay full price if you don't have to. I mean, it's really that easy, right? Price of gas is not going down anytime soon. You can help control that with your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card. And then download the free Hy-Vee app onto your phone. Exclusive savings, and you can pay attention to what you have on your Fuel Saver from your smartphone. It is really and truthfully that easy. So again, when you walk into the front of the store, you grab the Fuel Saver flyer off the spindle. You're probably going to grab the deals on food, service, coupons this week and next week. Things like salad bar and meatloaf and more, pizza and breadsticks. Grab these coupons and use them. That's what we've made them for, right? We want you to have the opportunity to save on some deliciousness. So we've got the digital file of the coupons, right? And then in the meanwhile, folks can walk in and grab the physical one and just take it and enjoy, right? I mean, you know what sounds good today? Salad and soup bar. Soup is always good for me, no matter if it's 100 degrees outside or 100 below. I'm a big fan, especially if it's chicken tortilla soup. That's my favorite. Game over. Food service coupons. So we've got some that are good through this Sunday. There it is. Boom shakalaka raga. You got it. You knew it, Ryan. You were just holding out on me. This is awesome. $2 off any regular price appetizer. $7 meatloaf and 2 sides. Man, meatloaf also sounds good. Fried chicken bucket. $1 off any regularly priced breakfast. 2 slices of pizza and 2 breadsticks. $3.99. Just a lot of good deals. And then next week we'll have even more savings for you to talk about for sure. Speaking of savings, when you walk in, there's 3 different flyers, right? I got to talk about all of them. Right behind us, we do the show, the bakery department. It's right there. You can see it, sort of. I'm doing my best Vanna White right here. Here's the bakery, right over here. There's the bakery. Bakery, buy one, get one free. So you buy something, you get another something for free. It's really that easy. Bakery, BOGO, you can step into spring it on if you'll have it. I like that. Spring it on, right? Bakery BOGOs. That donut hole deal in particular is a good one. Everything, though, like if you're grilling this weekend, I'll tell you what, you know what I did yesterday when I got off work? I bought some of those brat patties for 77 cents each and some of the brats. And last night, just on my stovetop, I whipped up some brat patties and they were fantastic. They would have been even better with a bakery fresh bun. So take advantage of the BOGO deals. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but you should take advantage. Sometimes I gesture with my hands when I'm not on camera. So let's go back to the flyer if we could so I can get my steps in. So I can jazzercise. Garlic crown bread, garlic foil bread. There's those donut holes, 36 donut holes, because it's a BOGO. And then if we scroll up, you can see cinnamon crispy, cinnamon crumb bar, and more. It's all happening. Yep, BOGO in the bakery. Check it out. All right, Breakfast with Gary Dolphin. This is next Saturday. Holy moly. Voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Gary Dolphin will be in Muscatine right here at Hy-Vee Saturday, April 13th from 8 till 10 a.m. You can meet and greet with Gary Dolphin, say hi, take your picture, have some breakfast. We'll, of course, have our breakfast buffet ready to roll. RSVP 563-264-2420. Our breakfast buffet is fantastic. $7.99, and it comes with a drink. Are you kidding me? That is real cheap, y'all. Gary Dolphin, Hawkeye football, Hawkeye basketball. He's done it for a long time. We're ready to have him here in the store. And I say thank you again to my friends at the Merrill Hotel and Conference Center for helping us put up Mr. Dolphin for the evening. We appreciate that very, very much. Last thing I'll mention before we get to the team staffing job board is Easter. Coming up, right? Sunday, April 21st. And if you're celebrating Easter, maybe you're hosting Easter and you're finding yourself in a pinch, you don't have time to put together an Easter meal, whether it's a brunch or a dinner, Hy-Vee can help. I sent this to Ryan this morning after noticing it in my app. It's the pre-made Easter meals. So just like we can take care and do all the cooking for Thanksgiving and Christmas, same can be said about Easter meals. You can jump online, you can see the options that are available at your Muscatine Hy-Vee and let us prepare everything everything for you. I mean, it's really as easy as that, right? If you don't want to have to cook anything. And look at all the options, by the way, right? There's an Applewood pit ham meal. There's a brown sugar spiral ham one. And how about turkey choice gourmet ham? And I mean, look at how many options there are, right? So no matter what you find yourself doing, even a lasagna option, right? I think it's nice to have variety, you know? Treat yourself. Ham would kind of be a staple, I guess, on Easter. Those look great, don't they? Turkey, party pleaser. We'll do all the work. All you have to do is order it. Save yourself the time and the energy. That is a giant one. How many people is that going to feed? $149. It's going to feed one Broderson. Oh, what about that one? Hickory House Smokehouse Meat, Ryan. Click on that one, will you? Let's dive into that. Yeah, click on that, actually. I want to see what's in there. You know what I like? Barbecue on Easter. And then, listen, you can just customize it right there. So it says Hickory House turkey, 2 pounds pulled pork, brisket, 2 racks of ribs, baked beans, 8 corn muffins, and your choice of 2 large sides. That is fantastic. That's going to serve 8 people or just Tony and Ryan. Pick your sides from au gratin potatoes to mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole, white cheddar macaroni, cornbread dressing, buttered sweet corn, cheesy corn bake with cheddar, Brussels. Skip that one. Skip it. Cream spinach. Nobody needs Brussels sprouts. Broccoli supreme salad. Look at that. That is a fantastic deal. I'm telling you. Come on now. All that barbecue, ribs, brisket, pulled pork. What? Ryan's making his choices right now. He's just getting a cheesy corn bake and an apple pie. Those are good sides and mashed potatoes. A lot of carbs in this meal. That's okay. That's very good. Hey, listen, $129. I don't have to do anything except order it and pick it up. Sign me up. I want to do all of that. Absolutely. All right, let's get to the job board. Team Staffing Solutions, located at 109 Lake Park Boulevard here in the Pearl City. They've got over 100 opportunities. If you're looking for a job or know someone that is, could be full-time, part-time, or a second job, whatever you need. Call Jenny for this one. This is industrial and machine maintenance. Swing shift, $15.65 an hour, $20 an hour. I think that's right. Ryan's testing my vision. $15.63 an hour. It's kind of like the zip code, right? Or the area code, 1563. See that? 563-316-7635. Call Jenny. Again, if it's not you, it's someone you know that needs a good opportunity. They can help. Our friend Brooke McCullough just celebrated 10 years with Team Staffing. Brooke looking for general labor and forklift operator from 3 to 11. $11 an hour. 563-316-7636. Or careers at teamssi.com. And how about this? If you are looking for work, call. See what's going on. So many opportunities. They want you to get to work. Our friends at Team Staffing can help. 563-262-8844. Whether it's Brooke, Katie, Jenny, Charity, Mary, Abby Curtis, newest member of the team. Maybe you call the man himself. The man with the plan. You can do it. Craig Utley would be happy to take your call. That would be awesome. Feel free to reach out. Oh, my wife's sending me great text messages. So, all right, very good. I love the text. Someone's power washing our house, right? You knew it was going to happen, babe. It's Casey O'Kelly and Eastern Iowa Power Washers. All right, buy my house, will you? It's for sale. It's officially for sale. It looks janky because I got to get the shutters hung. And I promise it's not as janky as the pictures without the shutters look. Those will get hung up in the next couple of days. And my house is getting a bath right now, which is kind of nice. My house, turns out my house will have had more baths than Ryan Broderson in the last 7 years. That's pretty good. Right, Ryan? He perked up real quick. He was not paying attention to what I was saying. And he heard his name in bath, and he was right here. Tractor beamed right on me. All right, so Cape. By the way, y'all kind of grew up around here. Everybody go to Cape? Was it a thing, Chad?
It wasn't around.
Wasn't around? Okay. Ryan won a bike. Betsy, Cape? Yes. Cody, Cape? Did you go to Cape? No? Did you go to high school around here? He lived in Columbus Junction. That's okay. It turns out that everybody that goes to prom at Columbus Junction gets a bug soother. Isn't that right? You probably had what year did you graduate high school? 2012. So I bet Red Hot Brian Scott DJ'd your prom. I did? I don't think I was there in 2012. Well, I don't know. I might have. We'll talk about that later. Did I DJ your prom? Call now, 563-264-2420. I'm old. Thanks for reminding me. I retired from school dances, but I always said if L&M asked me to DJ their prom, I would do it, and I'm happy to do that next Saturday at the Rendezvous. It's close to my house, small group of kids. I asked them for some songs. They sent me an entire playlist. Easiest prom ever. Can't wait. Looking forward to that. And, yeah. All right, so, wow, I can't believe the week's over. We had so many fun guests, a lot of first-timers on the show. I want to say thanks again to our guests today. That was Chad Zeck and Susan Niehaus, who are volunteering and helping out with CAPE after prom. It's coming up on May 4th here in Muscatine. CAPE is a carnival after prom extravaganza and a safe opportunity for our kids after they get done with prom. And we thank the efforts that are being put forth by folks like Mark Fortenbacher, who is supposed to be with us this morning, Susan Niehaus, Chad Zeck, Becky Zeck, everybody connected to CAPE. Thank you for doing that and giving a great opportunity for our students to have a place to go and enjoy themselves. We really appreciate those efforts and consider making a donation. And I hope to see, as I said at the onset, during the onset of the show, or at the start, I hope to see a lot of you tomorrow night, Saturday, April 6th, New Beginnings fundraiser for the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter. I know for a fact that as of this moment, we're doing this show right now. It's 9:19 in the morning. You could be watching it at night or in the afternoon. But regardless of the time, I want you to think about this. At this very moment, there are women and children that are staying at the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter because they fled. They ran, they got out of a domestic violence situation, and they had a place to go, that being the domestic violence shelter. So keep that in mind. I really try to have a lot of perspective in my life, and I think about that often. So there is a fundraiser tomorrow night. It's one night. It'll account for a third of their budget. It has to be successful because, as I've said, there are people that need the help, and they are being sheltered as we speak. So even while that fundraiser is going on, while it will be a fun fundraiser, it'll be omnipresent. What is the main goal, right, is to take care of people that are in need. So I will think about that as much as we do have a good time, and we will raise a lot of money. But we got to keep that up. We got to keep that up, right? So I hope to see a lot of you there. And at the very least, we'll have another Hy-Vee Today show for you Monday at 8:30 a.m. That's when we do it live, 8:30. Monday through Friday, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Roku, Apple TV. Of course, we're on cable weeknights, Muscatine Power and Water, Channel 5, thanks to RE/MAX Professionals, open houses, and then this show. Pretty good combination, if you ask me. And we appreciate everybody that tunes in. And we also appreciate our friends at CBI Bank and Trust. I know I'll see Bob and Tanya Howard tomorrow night at New Beginnings. I appreciate my friends at Toyota of Muscatine. They'll be at New Beginnings supporting the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter and sponsoring the wine pull. And our friends at Team Staffing also stepping up to the plate and helping out. Can't wait to see everybody, and we appreciate their support. Thank you for watching. HyVeeToday@gmail.com. If you need anything from me, all I need is a nap, maybe a little deep dish pizza, and a whole cup of espresso from Starbucks. Thanks for watching, everybody. We done. Goodbye. Ryan, where's my prime rib?
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.